Hello everyone. So I am back once again doing another one of these videos. And yeah, as I mentioned before, this video is going to be centered around Cartoon Network's schedule for this coming Saturday, the 23rd, as you can see over there, and Boomerang's schedule, because they are making a lot of changes and I would like to talk about it today. And as a bonus, I like to explain to you why I think Two and a Half Men is better than The Big Bang Theory. You want to know what I'm talking about? Well, tune in to the end to find out. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this video started. So, let's start off with Cartoon Network's schedule for the 23rd, as I said earlier. So, we have The Amazing World of Gumball for 3 hours. Then, look at this. Well, there's Tiny Toons Adventures, Tiny Toons University. Has anyone actually seen this show? I haven't checked out a singular episode, but I have checked out a few trailers and previews of the show. It actually looks pretty good. Like, I don't know why some people don't like it. I guess I understand since it's the same thing every episode, but I do like how Looney Tunes characters appear within the show. And it has the Tiny Toons from Tiny Toons Adventures from back in the day, back in the 90s, made by Steven Spielberg. So, yeah. I might check out the show one day, and I just think it's a decent show. Anyways, after this, we get Teen Titans Go. As I mentioned before, the 100th and Warner Bros. 100th anniversary. This is the schedule for it. And if you guys remember before, they had a marathon on Boomerang 5 months ago, and it was way longer and better than this. But this schedule, I'll still give credit. So look at what they have at 7. They have Looney Tunes on Cartoon Network. And if you remember, the last time they had this on Cartoon Network was back on April 1st, April Fool's Day of 2023. Yeah, they had a bunch of shows from Looney Tunes, so that was a good one. And it's only for half an hour. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but at least it's something. So we get more Teen Titans Go. Then we get Tiny Toons Adventures, University. This special again. And we get the Yogi Bear Show on Cartoon Network. And fun fact, this show hasn't aired on the network since 2004 when it came to their Boomerang block. So that's interesting how they're bringing it back. And it makes sense because these shows are involved within the special of Teen Titans Go. I'll talk about that later. Anyways, we get Teen Titans Go, Tiny Toons, Teen Titans Go, and we get Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Coming back to Cartoon Network. Yep. This show last aired on the network since 2003 of October. Or December. I kind of forgot the month, but I know the year due to the Twitter information I found. So, let's go back, and I'll tell you what I think about this schedule. So, although I do like how they're bringing back classics on Cartoon Network, and yeah, Michael Whelan is actually trying, and for some people that's thinking, oh, well, Michael Whelan's a bad president. Listen, you need to shut up, because Michael Whelan is a good president. I don't know why people are talking down to him about him being a bad president, kind of like what you did to Tom Aschheim. Look, Tom Aschheim wasn't bad. He was still trying. If you want someone to rub dirt on, then do Christina Miller, because she was an actual bad president. The one who thought she was mad at Ed, Edd n Eddy for being more popular than Teen Titans Go. Well, maybe because that's the case. Ed, Edd n Eddy's more funnier and it's not disgusting, unlike Teen Titans Go. She's like spitting on the Ed boys for that. I bet if they were to actually rage at her and tell her why they were bad, but they'd be like, wait, why are you making fun of us? We did nothing to you. Yeah, you don't need to make fun of us just because our show's better than Teen Titans Go. Just shut up. Yeah, or else you'll give me 5 quarters. Seriously, like, so what, you don't like Ed, Edd n Eddy just because it's not as popular as Teen Titans Go? Frick you. Thank God Tom Ascham and Michael Whelan care about it. They don't care if it's... Well, it is better than Teen Titans Go, honestly. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good thing she left because those guys actually care for the show and they know it was popular back in the day. Anyways, so from the Teen Titans Go 100th anniversary special for Warner Brothers, they actually have a lot of characters in there. They have the characters from the Flintstones, Jabberjaw, Yogi Bear, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, Adventure Time, and Dexter's Laboratory. So, Dexter's Laboratory, which was very surprising. I would say they could add it on here, but they already have it on Checkered Pass, so I don't think it's really needed here. But here's how I would improve this day's schedule. So the 2 hours of Gumball can stay. I don't mind this. But right at 5 or 8, based on my time zone, they should put in an hour of Adventure Time. Okay? Then this can stay. This has to stay for a special. This for Looney Tunes. I think Looney Tunes should get an extra half hour, so it can get an hour here. Then you can have Teen Titans Go here. Maybe here they can shift up Tiny Toons, and then they can have Teen Titans Go special here. Then Yogi Bear can stay here alongside getting this half hour, so it can have an hour here. And then Teen Titans Go can get, it can get about an hour. They should move Tiny Toons here. They should have Teen Titans Go here. And then here they can have Scooby-Doo or Are You? Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I honestly think they should add in more classics, but from what they have, it's okay. At least it's something. At least they're not just doing all Teen Titans Go and they're not replacing them with the episode again. If Christina Miller was still in charge, I think she would do that, but thank God Michael Whelan isn't. Now, before I show you Boomerang's schedule, I must show you something here. Yeah, they have Checkered Past and Adult Swim. Oh yeah, I must say something about Bob's Burgers really quickly. So, if you guys didn't know, Bob's Burgers was supposed to be set to leave this year, this month on Adult Swim, from Adult Swim. But it seems like that's not going to be the case because they're actually keeping it. Interesting. Yeah, they're not going to be taking it off. And you guys are probably like, "Oh man, what about Checkered Past? We want to see more Ed, Ed and Eddie, Dexter, Billy and Mandy, and Courage the Dog." I'm sorry. I guess they're not going to do that. I mean, it's cool, but I do agree with people like DC Network that they should extend the block. Like 4 hours. 1 hour of each show. It's fair enough. You don't need to be exactly like Tom Ashheim and do what he did. Although this is a perfect block for him to do for Boomerang. I don't know why he didn't do that. Anyways, so there's this thing that Adult Swim loves to do every year at this time of month. It could be this day, it could be the 22nd, 23rd, whatever. But they like to do something, they do something called Pete Smith Day. And basically what that is they air mostly Bob's Burgers, Puberty, and then this show, The Brack Show. Has anyone actually seen The Brack Show? I have, and let me tell you, I like the show. I mean, it's basically like the older Cartoon Planet, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, and even Cartoon Planet from 2012. Like, if you guys remember the video I made when talking about Cartoon Network shows returning for Christmas 2 years ago, I did sing, "Hello everybody, hello everybody," and that song was from Cartoon Planet back in 2012. Oh, sorry. So, what I'm saying is basically, if you haven't seen the show, go check it out. They are going to air it here at 9:45, or depending on your time zone, it's probably going to be 12:45. But yeah, they're only going to have 3 episodes. What's kind of a disappointment is that these are the only 3 episodes they use. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it makes sense for repeating standards. So that's basically Pete Smith. Okay, now I'm going to show you Boomerang schedule for right now. So we have Scooby-Doo's Laugh Olympics, the Powerpuff Girls, Captain Planet, Looney Tunes, the Looney Tunes Show, the Tom and Jerry Tales, Tom and Jerry Kids, Baby Looney Tunes, the Flintstone Kids, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry Show, Wabbit, Jabberjaw, which actually replaced Wacky Races and is now here, which is pretty freaking cool. The Yogi Bear Show, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Popeye the Sailor Man, Tom and Jerry, more Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo movie, and it just reverts back here. So if you notice something that they're doing with their shows, they're basically rotating them. Like, let me show you here. This is Saturdays. So, as I mentioned before, do you guys remember when Wacky Races would air here at 3 o'clock? Now they have Jabberjaw. Now, some people might be thinking, oh, well, they're probably rotating these shows just to see if they have enough ratings. They're trying to test them on ratings. Well, to tell you the truth, guys, I don't think that's the case. I think they're doing this sort of thing because they know that some of these shows don't have many episodes and they don't want viewers to get really tired of them. But then you guys are like, well, you guys might say something like, well, they did do that with Chowder from 2021 through this year, 2023, so what do you mean? Well, let me tell you this. I mentioned this in another video, but Jabberjaw here only has 16 episodes. Wacky Races has probably about the same number, maybe 17. That sounds about right. And then Top Cat has 50. So, basically, to my knowledge, they could actually place in Top Cat here. No, they could place it here from 12 to 1. That'd be a great idea. And then they won't have to do that much shuffling. But yeah, I don't mind the shuffle of shows. At least they know that we need to get a break from those shows. Yeah, they're good, but who would want to watch the same episodes over and over? You know what I mean? Alright, now I'm going to tell you how it would improve on the weekday schedule. So this whole shuffling thing, they don't have to do. Maybe if they're confused and they're probably wondering, how should we do this schedule, guys? They can actually watch this video. This can be very informative for Michael Whelan and everyone else at the Cartoon Network headquarters. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and they have Scooby-Doo's Laugh Olympics, which probably is just here for the week, which makes sense. It only has 24 episodes. Has anyone actually seen the show? I haven't. But judging by the pictures online, it's basically like one of those character elimination videos character elimination thingies that people would do on GoAnimate, Vyond, Plotagon, Rapper Online, and those other things. And there's even some TV shows about it, like Total Drama Island and Battle for Dream Island, even though that's a YouTube web series. Oh, and they actually did. Now that I think about it, guys, have you remembered? Does anyone remember that old Looney Tunes, like PC type animation thing called Toon Maroon? It's basically like Total Drama Island, but with Looney Tunes characters. It's pretty cool. But anyways, that's basically what Scooby-Doo's Laugh Olympics is. You have like the Flintstones, the Jetsons, and not the Jetsons, Yogi Bear, and what's it called? Dastardly and Muttley and their flying machine. It's basically like those shows, which is still interesting. I like that. So, yeah, that's what it basically is. And also, movie filler is basically Wacky Races, so that show's not gone 100% entirely. So, after the movie, I think they should have Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry for an hour, or 2 hours. So, Tom and Jerry from 12 to 1, and then Looney Tunes from 2 through 4. So, an hour of this would be taken off. The Looney Tunes show and Tom and Jerry Tales should both be replaced with Johnny Quest and Josie and the Pussycats, respectively. The kids block can stay, as I did mention before. It doesn't need a change now, so no need to change this. Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. So, one of these hours should actually be replaced with Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. And then one of these hours here should be replaced with the Scooby-Doo show. I know we don't need much Scooby-Doo on here, but to be honest, it's okay if we have a couple hours. It's not really going to take up the entire schedule, really. And as it stands right now, we only have like 2.5 to 3 hours, including the movie. So it's cool if we get more Scooby-Doo. I'm fine with it. As I mentioned here before, Top Cat can stay here. Actually, if they want to place in the Looney Tunes show here, since it would be removed from the other location, then they could place in Top Cat here. And then with Wabbit, they could probably put in something like Bugs and Daffy or Duck Dodgers or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. And then the rest of this basically can stay. I know there's a lot of Flintstones, Jetsons, Yogi Bear, and all that stuff, but I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's cool. Oh. Oh. I forgot to mention, this hour of Tom and Jerry should be replaced. So if that other one can be replaced with Bugs and Daffy, this one could be replaced with something like... I guess if they want to place Top Cat here, that could actually work instead. And then if they want to place in something else around here, so the Looney Tunes show can stay here. And then if they want to keep an hour of the Tom and Jerry show and Wabbit, by all means, that's okay, but no repeating. So basically, from 12 to 3 is basically the same news shows that they have. The Looney Tunes show, the Tom and Jerry show, and Wabbit. Which, as of right now, those are the only 3 new shows on Boomerang. That's actually nice. That is a really good refresher. I love that. Okay. And then the rest can just stay. Oh my gosh, why do I keep... It's like, whenever I try to replace these shows here and forgetting that they can't be on the schedule, it's like they leave entirely. I think there should be a little more of a change. So this hour should be replaced with the Powerpuff Girls after Popeye, okay? Then, I know guys, you're probably like, make up your mind. Listen, like, I forget things. I tend to forget things. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, this can actually be Top Cat, alright? This can be Captain Planet. And then this can be Bugs and Daffy. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have to go back all the time. Everything else is fine. So, I'm not sure if I should actually tell you guys this already, because you might be like, well, if you did it, then where is it? So, before making this new video here, I actually tried making another video like this, but it was like 40 minutes long, and I didn't think you guys, and I was like, well, you guys are probably not going to watch that, so I decided to remake it and make it shorter. But would you guys actually like it if I made a 40-minute TV schedule video? Tell me your thoughts. I would want to hear your opinions. Would anyone want to watch that, or would they be like, this is too long, make it shorter? I just want to know. Anyways, that's it with Boomerang. Now, what I did before was I went up to Nickelodeon's schedule when I was trying to show you how I would improve there. And boy, are their schedules a mess. Like, I showed you their schedules before. It's just basically SpongeBob, Peppa Pig, and Paw Patrol, and this dumb show here. It's bad. Like, it would be cool if Nick at Night can re-add in George Lopez, The Brady Bunch, 2.5 Men, and maybe The Big Bang Theory. I think they had The Big Bang Theory. I'm not sure. They should add in 2 Broke Girls. That'd be awesome. And then, like, Nicktoons, they should add in all the old Nicktoons, like the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, Cat Scratch, Back at the Barnyard. That Nickelodeon show with Amy Poehler in it. How about, like Doug, Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberrys, Rocko's Modern Life. As Told by Ginger, Chalk Zone, Rocket Power. Add all those. Make like a block or something. Nick Jr. Look, I don't mind the new stuff here, but they have to mix it in with the old stuff. Like, you can have Blue's Clues. the Upside Down Show, Wonder Pets, Maisie, Miffy, Ooby, Little Bill, Oswald, yeah, Miffy, Maisie. Basically all those shows from back in the glory days of Noggin and Nick Jr. I don't know if they still hold rights to most of those shows, but I think they should air them. And other shows like Franklin, Little Bear, Bob the Builder, Miss Spider, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Like, come on, help us out. And T-Nick needs to bring back iCarly, Drake and Josh, Keenan and Kel, the original All That, The Amanda Show, Game Shakers, Sam and Cat, Victorious. Like, Nickelodeon, help us out. Your schedules here suck. Okay, now to close out this video, I'm going to go ahead and do what I told you guys before. I'm going to go ahead and explain to you why I think 2.5 Men is better than The Big Bang Theory. Because I remember telling you in a community post about this topic, and I bet... Oh, I shouldn't show you the pictures, shoot. If I tell you, like what I think, or if I tell you to, pick the show, you're probably going to be like, well, if you want to know our opinions, then what was the point of making that community tab? Okay, post. Okay, before you actually ask that, let me actually share to you with my opinions. I really think 2.5 Men is better than The Big Bang Theory. Let's go to The Big Bang Theory here. Okay, I really don't know how you guys like the show. Okay, I've seen a couple clips and episodes of The Big Bang Theory, and I think it's okay. I don't think it's the best show in the world. Is it better than 2.5 Men? No, of course not. Sheldon is funny, and I do like a couple references that they do in the show. They actually did a reference to Thomas the Tank Engine in one episode. Yeah, that was cool. But, and they did other references to other shows. Am I saying The Big Bang Theory is a bad show? No, I'm not. It's decent, it's fine. It's definitely nowhere near as good as 2.5 Men, though. The reason why I compare these two shows is because they're made by the same person, same creator, Chuck Lorre. Now, about 2.5 Men. Okay, listen. Here's why I think the show's better and it's more funnier. I'm going to tell you a couple things about the show that I like, and I bet you guys might change your opinion. There's some funny moments. This one episode when Jake got confused when Evelyn said deer, and he thought she was talking about him, but she really meant the food he was asking about. And another episode when Charlie and Alan went to a movie theater, and Alan was like, no, I got it. Werther, blow it out your ass. That was funny. And there's this other one where Alan wanted to fix the satellite on the TV dish up on the ladder on the roof. And Charlie and everyone else told him to call the guy. And it was like, no, you don't need to call the guy. I'm the guy. And then he just fell off a frickin' ladder. And I love it when they showed Alan and Charlie was looking at him. He's not even concerned. He was like, well, I warned you. You should have called the guy. But Alan got mad. See, the stuff like that. And of course, another episode when Jake flipped off his teacher, gave her the bird, Miss Pasternak, and then Charlie was trying to make it up by getting her things. Things like that. Okay. So I highly recommend you guys to watch the show. Just watch a few episodes, and if you like it, hey, that's cool. But even if you watch a couple episodes and you're like, nope, sorry, I like The Big Bang Theory better. Hey, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna talk down on you just because you love The Big Bang Theory better than 2.5 Men. But I recommend you guys watching 2.5 Men. Look at this trio: Charlie Sheen, John Cryer, and Angus T. Jones. You cannot tell me that Sheldon and all those other guys are better than those three. I don't think so. Okay, so that's just about it. This video is at 25 minutes. So before I leave, I must say, please check out that follow-up video I did, the last TV schedule video, where I give out more thoughts about Checkered Past. Please check that out. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for Cartoon Network's schedule for next month, because it's going to be surprising you guys. You guys would be surprised. Alright, that's about it. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.